Elon Musk and his DOGE group. I hate the acronym DOGE, so I'll try not to use it. But this is so utterly unlawful that the Treasury Department and other federal agencies have literally opened the door to people who have no authority to come in and have given them not just read access, but read-write access, access to stop payments, to authorize payments or stop payments, to rewrite code in our federal technology systems. They have, as far as we can tell, nearly unfettered access to our technology systems and various federal agencies. This, in my view, represents the largest data breach in American history. That's what we're talking about. President Trump, Elon Musk, the DOGE band of tech bros have now committed the largest data breach in American history. And our data, my data, your data, our social security numbers, information about our banking, about our financial situation, each of us, the financial details of states is now exposed. And Elon Musk has referred to this as the second American Revolution. It is not that. It is a rebellion from within. It is utterly lawless, unconstitutional, not authorized, and there are two essential parts to this. Number one, they have committed the largest data breach in American history. So, in terms of our nation and states' privacy laws, we are exposed. We're at great risk right now because people without authority are in there. They have access to our data and our information. The second thing that is utterly unlawful and dangerous is now they're in there and they're able to block payments. And they have said that their stated goal is to pave the way for the administration to dismantle, slash, and restructure federal programs and services unilaterally, without Congress, by themselves. They have no power at all. There's no conceivable rationale. There's no reasonable conception of presidential power or executive power that enables them to do this. And so what are we talking about here? We're talking about Social Security benefits, Social Security payments that my parents receive, okay? Veterans benefits and payments that people rely on to live. For states, Medicaid, FEMA, burn JAG grants. What are those? Those are law enforcement grants. What did I say before? They're not just defunding Social Security, veterans benefits, Medicaid, FEMA. They're defunding the police. That's what Donald Trump wants to do. That's what Pam Bondi wants to do. Defund the police and education funding and schools and foster care. And he's given access to a system that is managed by the Bureau of Fiscal Services, BFS, to which, before this moment, very few people had access. It covers 1.2 billion transactions a year, 90% of all federal payments, and right now, this minute, totally unauthorized tech bros are in there right now doing whatever the hell they want. That's where we are in this country. It enrages me, honestly, and it should enrage everybody here in Connecticut and across the country that this is where we are, that people have unfettered access to do whatever they want. Nobody elected these people. Nobody died and made them God, and yet they're exercising that level of control. And so for that reason, the states will be filing a lawsuit imminently. Our coalition of states, it is at least 11 states and growing, but we expect to file suit on that very shortly. The final thing I want to talk about is our argument today in federal court. I traveled to Boston as part of our multi-state coalition, 19 states, including the District of Columbia and the city of San Francisco. It was argued very capably by, first of all, a lawyer for a Jane Doe who's about to give birth to a baby, and how denying her baby birthright citizenship will impact her and her family. It was very compelling oral argument. And then we were well represented by senior lawyers from New Jersey and Massachusetts. The argument went very well, and though there are preliminary injunctions in Maryland, I think, right now, and also in Washington federal court, we think it went very well. We expect the judge in Boston to take our arguments very seriously, and we hope for a successful result there. So, lots going on, but to summarize, we are going to sue on DOGE imminently for Elon Musk's unconstitutional, lawless, unauthorized invasion of our personal information and the federal government's financial systems. And we're going to do everything we can to stop them from continuing this misconduct and lawlessness. With that, I'm happy to take questions.